The main objective of this conference is to get the young people to give back to their community, where before this we always had camps where the young people go and enjoy themselves, and everything that they do do it for themselves. It's their own enjoyment, they take it for themselves. So we decided that it's time that we do something for the people around us instead. The idea for this conference was born where instead of focusing on ourselves alone, we focused on different community projects in our area and in our neighborhood. We partnered with various organizations. One of them that featured projects largely with us was Malaysian Care, Crisis Home, which was HIV people. We also visited Scholar Integrity, which was a juvenile school for younger prisoners. And then we partnered with an organization called Oaks of Grace, which was for the urban poor, as well as a couple of Myanmar schools and the Mentari Tuition Center.
Mentari project is like an English fun camp where we teach English. We did choral speaking. We played games with them to warm them up and everything. They were telling us what happens at home and what their hobbies were and what colors they like and all that. And we danced. We danced two dances, cha-cha slide and the chicken dance. So yeah, they were all very excited and they were very happy, and they were very excited and they looked forward for the next day. Even if they are different races and religion, we can still socialize with them. We teach them what we know, and yeah, because we can share our knowledge. On the last day, we gave them presents as well. So like all of them, they were very happy. Like they haven't received gifts, and they really got what they wanted, and they were so happy. And the faces was like their expressions were like priceless lah. Yeah.
Putting them in a situation that forces them to talk English is actually one of the best things to do. So for some of them, actually it's my first time to actually hear them talk in English to me. So for me, that's a great thing.
We chose to target especially the young people because we believe that this is the age where they are most easy to be influenced, and we want to shape their opinions about them being able to be agents of change for their community, as well as just the fact that just because they are young, it doesn't mean that they cannot do anything. In fact, on contrary, they can actually do so much more. And at their age as well, when one of them gets excited, the whole group of them gets excited, and it's so easy and so exciting to see when all of them come together as a big group of friends to want to do something for their community.
Crisis Home is actually for all the HIV patients and drug addicts and people, rejected people. So actually, I was really scared when I first went there, because my parents told me about the HIV patients, and I was at the back of the group. I was really scared. But after that, I talked to the leader there, and he briefly explained to me about the HIV patients and the crisis home. Then I was like I felt calm so I went to talk to every person there and made friends with them.
A good cause to how we can help others instead of looking at what we don't have or what we have and everything. And thank you for each one of y'all for coming to help out here. Thank you.
Everybody, those who were directly involved and even those who were not directly involved, were very pleased and inspired to see a whole bunch, over 200 young people actually want to make use of their time, especially during their school holidays, to go out and to touch the life of someone else in their community. And I think we're really proud of them, and we really believe that these are the people who will bring a change to their nation in the future.
Shoebox project was a concept done actually many years back in overseas. This idea was given to me from someone who came back from the States, that it's actually a project owned by family members for underprivileged kids. Okay, so they recycle a shoebox and they put the gifts in, and it's a family project where the kids will wrap up the presents, write the cards, put it nicely, and pass it to the underprivileged kids or from the orphanage or special kids, projects like this, and they just tie up nicely and just fulfill their wish list for Christmas. The response was very overwhelming because initially we just targeted 300 gifts. That means we went around getting about 300 names. Until within 2 weeks, all names were snapped up. We realized that there were people coming to the counter asking for more demand, more kids. So in the end, we have to go around, even call up Cambodia to actually ask for some kids' names because we just want to fulfill this. And people are always willing to give. Yeah, in the end, we end up giving 526 gifts.
But through this conference, we really hope to empower the young people to realize that no matter where they are in life or no matter what age they are at, they can always do something. And when they see something that needs an action, to do it now and not wait for someone to tell them about it or someone to gather them and say, hey, I think we should do that, but just to realize that they themselves can really make a change. Like, for example, most of the projects that we've done doesn't require you to be really smart or really talented. It just requires you to be available, and every small thing that you do adds up to be something so much bigger and something so much greater. Next on our list would be how to continue sustaining our relationship with them and how we can continue growing our future projects with them, and maybe even one day we'd be able to have an interfaith conference. Those are the things on our mind.
In our hearts, Lord, in the nation.